Hi there. So that I know kind of what I'm doing today at 2 o'clock, I thought I would do a quick kale chip video, how to make them, since I'm whipping them up for my model and photographer who are en route. And so as I was pulling them together, I thought, well, let me do a quick little shoot of this. So I'm going to turn it around just so, oh, and here's my little kitchen. You see the damask wallpaper? We just recently had that done. It's very exciting. And then here's the floor, which is like super exciting too. Anyway, I just wanted to show, because this is so much fun. Making kale chips is like, it's the one thing I can do in a kitchen, and whip up a green smoothie. So let me just show you. I'm going to swip my exciting kale chip creation. Okay, so what I've done is I took kale chips from a bag. Okay, not terribly hard. The thing is you want to get the stems off, so I also have a second. Here's my second batch. So until I'm whipping up a lot, because honestly, I can eat this whole thing right here. This would be my entire meal. So instead, what I'm going to do is whip up both of these for our group today. So you'll see, like, here's a little stem, right? So this one I didn't get off. I probably should have, but that's basically what you want to do, is just peel the kale kind of strips into little kind of bite-sized morsels. So I will actually, let me just toss this one. We'll pretend that never happened. And then what I also added, okay, so I tossed it in olive oil. Voila, here's my olive oil. Very easy. Olive oil and then nutritional yeast. Now, if you are not familiar with nutritional yeast, it is amazing. Here it is. This is from Bob's Red Mill, and it's amazing. It gives it a yummy, cheesy taste, so that's great for vegans. And then the other thing is Montreal steak seasoning. So you'll see my boyfriend Tim is obsessed with Montreal steak seasoning. Look at this thing. Actually, somebody gave this to him for his birthday with a big bow around it. So what I do is I toss this in olive oil. I already added my nutritional yeast, and then I was like, let me go get the phone. And then what I do is I coat it in Montreal steak seasoning. It gives it yummy, yummy spice. Now I've set it for 350, so baking this at 350. I'll bake it for about 15 minutes. So as you see, lots of seasoning. And then from there, oftentimes I'll just do a little more tossing, so your hands get a little full of oil. I assume it's probably good for you. And then I just kind of spread it around once I've done that, so that, you know, otherwise some pieces will get crispy and then some pieces will be really kind of damp and wet. So we want to make sure that as much as possible they all get a little crispness, because then that's really how they become kale chips, right? So rather than soggy. But I have to say, even when they do come out a little soggy, they're still very, very good. So as you see, this one's a little full, so I'm just going to spread that out onto here so that, you know, that we take advantage of all the surface space. Voila! So what I'm going to do from here, put it in the oven. It's all set at 350. Put it in the oven and then bake it for about 15 minutes, but I need to keep my eyes on it because nothing's worse than like overcooked kale chips. It's so sad when you burn your kale chips. So then they will be ready. And during the shoot, if there's any left, I'll show you a photo of what they look like at the end. And then here is Jackson the cat, who is a menace. So thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was, you are wanting to learn how to make your own kale chips and surprise guests with things that you've made rather than had to buy in a container for like $8. So I got this whole bag, a huge bag of kale chips for like $5, and this is probably, oh, what's here on the stove? Maybe an eighth of it. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and tune back at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and you'll get a sneak peek of the photo shoot, our new colors, and some new designs. Thanks.